Hey guys, this is David with Design Build Go, and today we are some other toys here. The I/O pedal, which basically get control module. Well, this is the control module. I guess this is the tuner, and you get these cords and some stickies. We're going to do this job with a pick, a screwdriver, which you might not need, and a T30 on this bad boy. And so we're going to come in here. The first thing we're going to do is, I already popped this out, is get that cap and definitely not lose that. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take out this T30, and then you're going to push forward and up to get the pedal off. And then you need to pull this piece out. Right there. And it's just stuck on a threaded like nut, but I'm gonna get a pair of pliers and pluck that out. Okay, so using a pair of pliers, I got the piece off there. Right, so that's right here, and then you can walk it back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. So just to give yourself some more room. And then getting this out. This is pretty simple to grab. But like I always end up using a few more tools. So I pick this to pry it out. You notice the white goes to the bottom. It only goes in one way. But I don't think you can turn it over. Maybe you could screw it up, but the white would be on the bottom. So we're going to take this out and then look for what we handle next. All right, next thing we're going to do is pop off this one and this one. You just don't need a screwdriver. You can turn them counterclockwise. They take a while to get off. And then we're going to pull the sill plate. Set this over here. Pull this down. And that just hangs there. I think there's a fastener underneath here, so you don't want to be too janky with it. You want to be a little careful. Okay, what I did was plug in this pedal to this. Again, only goes in one way. Super easy. This is going to go into the back of the actual pedal, and this piece is going to go into the portion that feeds back to the vehicle. So let's show you this. This you can't put in the wrong way. Like, that's the right way. And then we turn it over. You go, well, maybe it'll fit. It does not. So that's super cool. So what we're gonna do is snap this in, and then you can see I'm gonna run this back up here where it belongs. That's where that's gonna go. And then I'm gonna take the rest of this body, I'm gonna slide it under here and come out just about here underneath the AC vent. Okay. You see I've got some other stuff running here, but you won't have that. Alright, so for the next part, I'm basically going to, I put these sulfate sticks, peel these off, put it to the transmission tunnel, tuck it in nicely, fitting it in here. And then I'm going to take all my gaps and see how this works. Probably end up somewhat tucking everything in clean and nice. It takes a minute, and I'll vacuum this all out because I live on a farm and the truck gets nasty. And then we're going to close up the panels. You're going to make sure when you put this together that the AC, obviously that this all closes right, because this is where your AC and all that comes in. And then we're going to put the pedal on and figure out how to use the controller. Okay, so I got everything sealed up. I got the pedal commander sitting about here. And then get that cover back. Put those two pieces back. Set this in place. Get this squared down. This piece back in. And next, what I did was kind of wrap the excess up here. And so I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but probably figure out about here. And we'll put the pedal on and see if that, make sure it doesn't get pinched, and we'll see how that works. All right, so I figured that only goes in one way, so you can't put that in wrong. And then you just want to bring it down. You'll feel it slide on and line over this area. Put your bolt in, and then the snap just snaps back in. And that's how it should look, pretty clean. And then we've got to configure it with the key in the ignition based off these IO details here. So I'd recommend you just read through this. All right, so everything is squared away. We're gonna go ahead. We've got the ignition on. And then this little guy, we're gonna check and make sure. All right, that looks like it's on sport mode. And now we're gonna start it up. Oh yeah. All right, now it says to hold the pedal down for 2 seconds at wide open throttle. Alright, and that should be configured, and then you can go back. There's a lot of instructions in this manual, and then you can play with the different settings, but it's lit up on 4 for sport, which you'll see right here is sport mode. So it's kind of fun to hang out, and you can mount this thing wherever you want. I'm just going to put it in here and roll on. Alright, good luck, have fun, and enjoy it. It's a great product by Agile, and like I said, I've sold quite a few of these. There you go.